Looks like I forgot to hit the record button on both my cameras for that awesome intro. So, we are here today with just over 5 dozen Cadbury Creme eggs of the original Cadbury Creme eggs. Oh, a mix of the original Cadbury Creme eggs along with a bunch of these chocolate cream eggs and some nice caramel cream eggs. And we're going to see how long it takes me to get through all these guys. These chocolate eggs, they're like chocolate ganache on the inside. God, they're so sweet.
Good afternoon on this lovely Easter morning. Or maybe it's a little bit before Easter, maybe a little bit after Easter. I don't know. We'll see when this video gets published. You guys know what date it is. You know, I obviously don't at this time because it's several days before Easter for me. So, you know, it's become kind of an Easter tradition to eat a ton of eggs. And so this year I decided to go with a good classic, the Cadbury Creme eggs. A good variety of eggs. I just went to the store, bought as many as I possibly could. I left a couple for the other kids, but I absolutely wanted to get as many as possible. And I was happy to see that they had this nice variety there. Not just the original Cadbury Creme egg, but a couple of different flavors. Had that chocolate Cadbury Creme egg. Yeah, that's chocolate with a chocolate center. And the caramel Cadbury Creme egg. So I was super happy to see that they had a good variety. It definitely makes things a little bit more interesting. And there we go with the bubbly drink. Gotta go low calorie with those drinks though. Can't pack in too many calories.
Oh my gosh. These things are so sweet and so rich. So much fat and sugar in them. Oh, this is gonna be rough.
Alright guys, this is a good time to remind you that this is a small channel and every single subscriber that I get does really help motivate me to make more and better videos. So if you could do me a favor, click on that subscribe button, it would really help.
Oh, I swear those chocolate Cadbury Creme eggs are just chocolate overload. It is so reminiscent of just eating chocolate frosting.
And I know exactly what eating straight chocolate frosting tastes like. I don't know why, but that old video of eating 6 cans of cake frosting is still one of the best performing videos on my channel. It still pops up as my, my top 10 or top 5 most viewed videos of the week, even though it is several years old. And it's kind of a crummy video. If you want to go back in the archives and see what some of my old stuff looked like, man, if you thought I was a mediocre video editor now, you should see some of the stuff that I put out back then. Whew, it is really cringeworthy. By the way, look at that new haircut. Ah, yeah, that's looking good. So do you guys have any ideas of different kinds of eggs that I should be eating? Maybe I should just go with 60 chicken eggs next year. You'll have to let me know.
Oh man, I remember when I was a kid, I could barely get through one of these things. I think about a half a Cadbury Creme egg every year. That's probably the right number of Cadbury Creme eggs for people to eat. Oh my god. This might be the end of me. This might be the last video I ever make, guys.
Yeah, celebrating the real reason for Easter, which is chocolate eggs coming from a bunny. Right? That's what Easter's all about? I know Easter means different things for different people. I believe the original meaning is something about a guy who had an argument with like his brother-in-law or maybe a friend of the family, and he wasn't super happy with his father at the time. Well, something like that anyway. Maybe I won't get it too deep into the details, because I know not everybody believes that story. But we all believe in hiding and finding pastel-colored eggs full of candy. I mean, who can disagree with that? Of course, like I mentioned, this is way more Cadbury Creme eggs than anybody needs. Having 1 or 2 a year, that's about right. They are really delicious, but when you go overboard like this, it can get a little bit tiring.
So growing up, all I had were these little guys, the originals. Granted, they were probably a little bit bigger back in my day. I mean, what do you guys think of the other flavors? Like, you got the caramel, it's basically caramel and chocolate. Not really caramel cream like I was expecting. Got the chocolate, which is basically chocolate with chocolate frosting in the middle. I mean, you guys will have to let me know. Do you have a favorite? Am I missing a flavor? Is there something else I should be eating today?
No, I'm probably not going to be eating anything at all for about the next 3 days. This is enough calories to keep me going. That is for dang sure. And in fact, in previous years, sometime after the 2000s, I believe, Cadbury reduced the size of their Cadbury Creme eggs by a couple of grams. It wasn't a huge reduction. I think it was like from 37 grams down to 33 or something like that. They have made a couple of changes to the recipe in the year. In previous years, they were a little bit creamier and a little bit sweeter, I believe, and they changed the recipe to use milk products in the cream in the center. It didn't go over super well. People kind of, they didn't really like it a whole lot. I honestly cannot recall if Cadbury Creme eggs when I was a kid was any different.
Oh no. Come on, please. Stop being so difficult to peel. I'm losing brain function and dexterity as my blood sugar rapidly rises.
Yeah, this was not only an eating challenge, but it was an unwrapping challenge. Those caramel Cadbury Creme eggs in particular were kind of sticky, difficult to unwrap. Look at that, getting into the home stretch, just have a couple of chocolate cream eggs left.
I don't think there's anything special about these eggs that are in the boxes. I just bought out my local grocery store all of their Cadbury Creme eggs. So I bought a couple of extra of these to make sure I had plenty of eggs. I don't know, I think that was a bad idea. I think I had plenty of eggs without buying this extra dozen.
And don't worry, I did leave some for the other kids. I didn't take them all for myself, so everybody's gonna have plenty of Cadbury Creme eggs. Alright guys, I hope you're enjoying the video. I hope you watched to the end. And the outro is a little bit different because my camera, again, was malfunctioning. Did not have the greatest day with cameras, but you know, we do what we can. So until next time, I'll catch you guys later.
I can make it. Final stretch. And see the light at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully it isn't a train back there. eggs.